Harpreet Singh. I think we are going through a very bad phase. I think in life of a business owner, life of a family member, or life of any citizen who lives in I think any part of this world. So because of the COVID-19 outbreak, it's very hard for families, employees, employers, and even government officials to just work out as normal and just I think move forward with a prosperous economy. But I think there are certain things we have to take care of. First, I think we have to be together because not in literal sense, but we have to be together to think about other people and just try to make those social, I think, gatherings, put a stop on that. And obviously now California, New York, Maryland, and other states will follow suit with their stay-at-home orders. So I think so. This is a very challenging time, and we have to care about other citizens, our neighbors, and also any other vulnerable people who can come in grip of coronavirus. So today I want to talk about another unfortunate thing going on in our society, which is basically goes on in every situation of an emergency. Either it's related to health or it's related to economic emergencies. It's about price gouging. So today I want to talk about that because I think it's desperate time. First, we need to understand it's obviously desperate time for every person economically, and even I think psychologically, it's very stressful time for business owners, for employees, for family members, everyone. So in that situation, obviously a business owner have to think about how that revenues will come in because people are staying at home. And if you think about restaurants, I think you cannot recover all your revenues from just home delivery. And obviously your revenues will go down. And you have to think about your payroll and you have to think about laying off the employees. And I think some of the businesses, a big chunk of them, have already laid off some of the employees because they cannot afford those employees, and especially those employees would be blue collar employees and even employees who are getting a good pay. So in these challenging times, the employers or businesses may get desperate and think about to raise their prices. There can be legitimate reason to raise their prices. Maybe they are getting the supplies or their inventory at higher cost than expected. But sometimes employers, business owners, and also some people who have ill will in terms of making profit in these situations get those prices skyrocketed for essential supplies. Especially if you just go above legally 10% above the price usually in a state of emergency, then it's technically called price gouging. And price gouging, as you have seen, it is happening for either face mask or your sanitizers, any antibacterial liquids, or any kind of essential supplies which you need. So price gouging is going on. The prices are like 300% up. Usually you would be able to get a hand sanitizer for $2-3. Now it's like $50, $40, some are $60. But I think at least the major platforms like eBay and Amazon, they have shown I think a good businessman spirit in terms of just handling these kind of people and just bringing them out, and they're listing out from their system who are just trying to take advantage, just holding all these product. Because there was one New York Times story which indicated a person have just hoarded about like 17,500 hand sanitizer bottles. So you can think about means how much that person would be thinking about the profits. Obviously that person just mentions, yeah, means I'm not trying to take advantage. but still means you can decide about that. What was that about? 17,000 bottles. So in addition to that, there are like several listings on eBay and like Amazon and like any other platform online, either on Google even, which are just doing this price hoarding and just increasing those price. So technically, if you see California law under penal code, it's 396, which provides the definition of price gouging. It's anything above, if you are increasing your price 10% above before the declaration of state of emergency, because in state of California, the state of emergency was put into place on March 4th, 2020. So anything before that or even after that, if you increase your prices by 10%, except if suppose your inventory prices from even the wholesaler has increased, that's a legitimate I think reason to increase your price. But if you are increasing your prices, like suppose for example, for a bottle of water, the usual price is like $1 or even like $2 for like special mineral waters, and you are selling it for $16, that's clearly a price gouging. And I think the localities and even some counties have put fines and criminal charges against those people. There was one, I think, recent news about a liquor store who was again charging like $16 for selling a single bottle water or pack of water. I think so he or she have been charged $10,000 fine and put a criminal charge. It's a misdemeanor. So you can think about, you will be getting fines, and also you can get a civil penalty of $2,500. And alternatively, if the district attorney thinks about that this is a grave act of price gouging, then the district attorney can file charges and ask for up to 1 year of imprisonment in county jail. That's a huge thing. Just making those few bucks can end up you in jail. And really, these law enforcement officials are online. Undercover law enforcement officials, they are looking at these kind of people who are trying to take advantage of the whole situation and just making shortage of those essential supplies, which include these healthcare supplies and also the daily needs of people, either is related to health, and even it includes either construction supplies or your emergency cleaning supplies. So those kind of things, even the groceries included, because some people are just hoarding groceries and then like thinking to sell it at a later point. So there are real consequences of that. So these are the legal consequences, but let's think about social consequences. You are a business owner in a community, you have been doing well for a long time, and now you have this criminal charge. Your business name is everywhere in the media. You can think about what about your reputation in future? Yeah, this situation about I think coronavirus, it will take some time, but it will go away and we will come to our normal lives. And then what about your reputation? People will be thinking about for longer time that you were that kind of a person who took advantage of people when they need the most your product, but you still, through your price increases, you took so much advantage. Now you have to also deal with whole lot of social reputation and your stress which you will get out of that. So it doesn't, I think, worth it economically, socially, as a business professional, it isn't worth it. So I think you stop doing that, and especially to our, I think, Sikh community, many people are business owner, and I think we are fortunate enough that people are following those, I think, ethical measures, even if you think about, because many people own retail businesses. So I think we should just keep in that mind the legal cost and also your reputational cost, which you cannot get back from long time. So just in verge of making few bucks. So just this was the I think the thing I like to discuss, and just reach out to all the business owner. We understand means all my related people are business owner. I have been a business owner, so I understand that burden, economic burden. It's very I think tough in these times, and I think there have been few measures which are already I think become law at this point. On March 13, either it's about family leave and payroll tax credits for employers, and also now SBA is providing economic disaster injury loans for a long time on an interest rate of like 3-4%. So that's a good thing, and I think in future you can apply for those loans, and it would be a temporary thing. Coronavirus will go away. We will just come back to our life. It's just hold on for few days or for at least couple of months, and then it will just start come back to normal. But I think once you just lose your reputation and a criminal charge is on your record, just think about that. You just don't want to take those steps in desperation and just to make few bucks. Just think about for long run what are those consequences which you have to face. Thanks again, and again like to just say to you, I think you nowadays, because people are at home, they are reading articles, and probably you are better aware and you have more tips than me to provide about how to take care of yourself, how to do social distancing properly, wash your hand, or take all those precautions which are needed. So I will not just lay out all those things because you already know, you are better expert than me at this point. So I was getting concerned about business owners taking that route and not thinking about I think future consequences, because our community are especially Indian community have involved in self-employment, especially in Central Valley a lot. So just want to make you aware that you just don't have to take chances, and you should, I think, show good support to the community, and I'm sure like 99% of Sikh community is showing support, and either in any kind of form, either through supplying food while taking the precaution of coronavirus, and they are I think kind of a community which are always there in any kind of disaster, for any kind of I think relief. Either you talk about I think flooding, talk about the issues with the dams, or you talk about even any kind of economic situation happening in this country. Sikh community has always been there, but just you have to take precaution, because in desperate time people think about, means I have to make those bills, payments, so what are different ways, maybe I can increase price, but just think about those things. It's really important. You can make money I think legitimately. If you have a business, you can just raise up, because everyone has this economic issue, but you should not take those unethical ways to just try to pay your bills. So thanks for watching this video. Be safe. I think it's really very, very important that we contribute in terms of winning against this coronavirus war we have now in front of us. So just be safe, or it's just about a couple of months time just go by. When these cases start coming down, at least we will just start seeing that economic growth again coming back as we have seen previously. So again, be safe at your home, and think about those healthcare workers and those people, law enforcement officials who are in front lines just fighting these coronavirus, and pray for them, provide them support, any kind of assistance they need. I think it's really very important for all of us to just contribute. Thank you for watching this video, and probably if there is any other topic, new updates coming up in terms of either any social issues, so we will be providing you that. And just stay home and stay healthy. Thank you.